Greetings and welcome. Today I'm playing more of Oxygen Not Included. I've just been wanting to try some other things, but I wanted to come back to this. Last time I kind of got a little farm set up. I believe I peeked into this other asteroid a little bit. Now I need to get the food production at more of a constant, if you will. I would love to figure out how to get this to go away. You're just supposed to be able to go around it and it's supposed to go away, but no, it does not. So, check and see what I did last time, because I don't fully remember. Feeds up into there. Right. Actually, I think I can make steel. That's right. I can use wood. Forgot that was a thing that they added in one of the last expansions. I can use that, knock out a little bit of steel, and then head to the other planet. Who would be my person? Not you. Maybe I have to send that one. I'd prefer somebody with digging skills. Don't we want to send them because they have a little too much. One poor meal, these latrine barracks, on-time cycle. Which name was that? Alright. Well, maybe I'll send her real quick. And while I wait, maybe I'll get another person with good digging skills, and then I can send them. And make this a forever. More salt, or for more sand. Where was the teleporter? Ah. That's perfect timing. I'm gonna go in the morning, and they'll start the day fully refreshed, so to speak. At the very least, hopefully, calories. Hopefully calories won't be an issue. Ew, okay. He's already hungry, so we'll hold on for that, just for a minute. Once you get a fight, and boom. I'll have to make a more direct route soon. And boop. Alright. That'll need future activation. Okay, so I'm gonna take this ladder, bend it down a bit so I can kind of get a peek at the map. Okay. Actually, I'll start with that. And I'll dig this out just a little bit. At least give room for oxygen to flow out, and hopefully a place for all the carbon dioxide to settle. Clean that up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That'll give me a little bit to work with. I have more. Little deeper. Salt water geyser at 95. That's gonna fill up and heat the place up. Oof. Hop over here. Okay, so my food is in here. At some point I'm going to put water in there, and this is the reason why I want to get a cooling loop, is the water has to be above a certain temperature, otherwise it'll start to wreck all the temps in here. But water has more mass in the pipe. Gas, I could use gas, but it will not be efficient and it will not be very good. But it will still be something. Up there. And go there. Wait, no. I'm going to do it to match there, then I have to do it here. Here. And I can give it to me. That there, that there. I could try to double my Bamoth, I believe it's pronounced. There. Like using Cinnabar. Heater. Cramped and crowded. You have 7 days. 75. How's my food? Pop. Oh, wait. I have to make a bed. I forgot to make a bed. Right there with the frozen person be fine. What are the temperatures here? That's cool. Whoops. Might as well bottle that up. Let's see. No, I don't like to release that. That'll give me water. I'm being a little picky about where I place things. This is never gonna move. That's never gonna move. Oh. Already got most of that cleared out, so I might as well just put a couple of tiles there, and then I'll just make a small bathroom right here. Plumbing. No, medicine. Right now, it's just her. I'll make 2. That way, when one gets full, she can still use the bathroom in the other. Oop, got a person. Strength. See, that makes it a no. Narcoleptic, no. In Menace. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I don't know. No. Reject all. None of it's worthwhile. The crab could have been nice, but you gotta feed it like bad food, stuff of that nature. Groomed and tamed. Oh. Oh. Literally one block. The room has to be 96 free tiles. And with that makes it 97. So by filling it, it makes the room a room. Boop. Let's see. Now. How do I want to go about this? First off, I don't trust that. Okay, now... Oh, I don't have... I have to have eggshells to make that. Once that goes through, I'm going to cut off the bypass. Oh, wait. Wrong way. Green is out. White is in. There. Why isn't that being... Left only. Then... Just straight block it off. I can always dig over here. Then make a roundabout. Door. I prefer to use blocks, otherwise they do a weird thing with the door that actually costs them time. And then just dig that up. Only gonna give her another 2 days. Simply because of her stress level. Oh. Helps if you turn that off. It's ethanol. I thought I sucked all that up. I guess I didn't. Come on. Fair amount to suck up, so that's worth turning it on. Would really love to do... I want to enclose this so I can actually heat this up just enough that I can actually make use of the room. Or, the water, I mean. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight across. I'm kind of finicky in my own plays. I'm not one that likes to just up and destroy everything without purpose. Even though it doesn't hurt nothing. Oh, and when she gets back... Oop, oop. Helps if you tell them to do something. Alright, over there. I want to get to that. Try to avoid the cracked ones, because those could release a hatch. And hatches will destroy all of your stuff laying on the ground. Like crazy fast. Oop. I have a nasty habit of pausing. Once I do that... Oh, come on. Once I do that, then I can send her back. And I can send the researcher. Activate these, and then I can start sending stuff back and forth between the two worlds. And for airflow. Alright. Oop, oop, go there. Get back. Get her stress back down. Where all the good food is. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, probably create a way to compact and condense all the water. But I need a few things to do that. Small, simple things. Like, well, I'm gonna have to use mechanical doors. Good, I can make them out of iron. Let's see. No matter what, I'm gonna block this off. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Lordy. No, I'd have to do it like that. Okay. Before I do all that, I just need to rip all this out. And no reason not to open this up. Cold is seeping in anyway, so it's not going to change anything. Here to see how it is. Once I get this activated, I can actually start funneling gas in over here and give myself an oxygen supply. Maybe a little bit of oil. I need for plastic. Very much. Okay. Where did I place? Right there. I'm blind. Cramped. 85. Give me some meat. I hate when they do that. It actually slows them down moderately. You'd think it would make them faster, but actually not. since I can use that. And I have lots of wood. Oop. That up. Oh, I only put snow in here. That's right. I can take a little bit of storage right here. Store some of the ice in there. This is going to be a very cold room. So no matter what happens, I'll have food here. And who is my researcher? Okay, and okay, so he's hungry. At the very least, I'll wait a little bit, and then I'll send him through. Mostly to do all the research. Oh, I have to wait. But it doesn't matter. Oh, right. Yeah. Cut that off. Send it up. Start cranking it out. So right now I have it set so that when too much water is here, turns this off, it won't turn on until I start sucking that up. That only made 100 kilograms, and I think I need 2 to get what I need. Eventually I want to make a turbine. Don't think I have researched yet. No, I don't. Let's conduct a materials study. Ah. Sure, why not? Kind of looking to see if I have anything radioactive. I have that. Cranks out a significant amount of radiation. And the reason why I'm looking for that is because I need not that one. That one. Stations. Oh. Maybe I don't have it unlocked. In here, I have a lot to research. That one. This one. I need this to research anything that's considered materials. Which... no. I would need this. Unless I want to feed it ores, and this takes a lot of power. A lot of power. So they don't slip. Liquefied. Crude oil. Okay. Didn't know there was any on the map. Oh, probably another good day. Oh. My oxygen really went down. I did not realize that. Oopsies, I've been burning it. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. My supplies are gonna run low, so now I need it to be used conservatively. Bring the temperature down, kinda. I'll just knock all that out. I might wait a little longer. That's it. Oop, 50%. And that means I'll have to survive for at least 3 to 4 days. I don't know if I don't know if they can with their series of debuffs that they'll get. Okay, piping. Probably set up. Why did I do that? I did that for a reason, I don't remember why. Maybe I should run the piping in there. If you did it just right, you can use composters to heat up your map. It's kind of funny to watch. That. Eating up all the carbon. Like crazy. I'm not ready to break into that map yet. That's melting ever so slightly. Actually, wait, surprise. Wait, which one is melting? That's kind of weird. This one has the melty waves on it. This is the one actually losing mass. Those are the one atop of it. Huh. That's odd. Very, very odd. I'm gonna set this a little lower. Just in case someone throws ice in there and blows up the whole system. Okay, so at 60. Nope. Bad habit of pausing the game. Come in here now. Angle this one up. Oh. Might literally help set up drop-offs. Cinnabar. And a pickup. Okay. No, no, no. And copy settings. Ugh, they use Cinnabar. That's fine. I'll just change it later. Okay. All of these. 6. And 6. All of these. Copy setting. Do. 8. And 8. I have enough. Okay, yet do I have the incubator? Refinement, furniture? No, I don't think I do. Nope. Okay, that'll be next. What I'll do with the incubator, I'll set them off to the side. Instead of plugging them in and using power, you can use it to like monitor and keep the number of eggs you want to have on hand. You know, for refreshing. Now they're considered cramped. Actually, I was hard up on food. You even crack a few eggs. Make some fancy food. Gives a mood of +3 or +8. Considered +3 good good quality, which helps morale too. Says I have 5. I'll put 1 in. Not sure how much egg that is. Oh, I have too many people on that. Doop. 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 There. And I can take Pinky, Auto, and a mirror. Auto, mirror. No! What did I do? What did I do? Freya, Rivaldo, Gossman. Gossman, Freya, you. There. That was dumb on me. What? Oh, lordy. Well, it's instantly icing, so not. What? Two? Okay. Yeah. Gotta get this bathroom situation situated. Once I get all their toiletries taken care of. No, no more cinnabar. If it gets warm, just melt. And I'm not dealing with that. Wait. Not yet. Not yet. What's the temperature? What's the temperature? -10. -1. Even though that helps them move, I want that out of the way. That will help in heat retention. Going to be very important. I want the heat from down there to move upward. No. Not yet. Oh, for crying out loud. Just trap yourself. Oh, while you're there. I'll have to put very warm water in there. Very warm. But this here, at least bleed the heat out into here. This is where I want the warmth. Do whatever I can to get the heat in there. Oh. I do not want... No. Ice in there. It would be very bad. It would just run off, but it would still be unenjoyable. See, the temperature's already kind of coming down. Just from that alone. Okay, now that is done. The day has started. Run over there. Take care of all that. the way across. Fuck. Yeah, let's just drain it. Just be done with it and drain it. Oh. Ladder there. Ooh. Bleach stone. Where can I stuff bleach stone for now? While I try to figure out things. Oh, you know what? Put it down here. This will gas lock it, so it won't emit. Kind of what I want. Clean that up. Okay, don't want that. Last thing I want, or cinnabar. Not having a huge effect, but it's still pushing out the cold. That's what matters. Okay. Whoop. Wait, did I? Oh lordy, I never told you to go. Oh, that was dumb. Real dumb. You'll go through and you'll activate all those. Not too worried about that. This should be almost done. Clean that up. And I can set that up to suck up this water. How long? Dormant for another 18 cycles. Just doop, doop. And gone. And gone. No more. Okay. Wanted to make sure before I sat here and figured out all of this. Okay. Connect that. These suck out the water. for no charge. Let's see. Not that. Want it blocked with something that's not going to break. Pop that. Let the water flow over. I'm going to start breaking these. I just want them waterlocked so that they're not going to spew out any of the chlorine. Airflow tiles seem to be unbreakable. You can sit there and just pound away at them with water pressure and nothing will come of it. That. Break it. And I'll come down here. Sucking up that water. Just to bring the levels down a little nicer. You can shut that vent before it causes a problem. Here. Wait. Yeah, come down here. Break that. Better. Checked all. I better go over there. Probably doing nothing. Yep. You can just head back. And what I can do, what I'm looking for, yes, the intake. I could actually pump. Well, there's no backup yet. I was gonna pump some oxygen over there, but I haven't quite reached the overpressurization yet. But it's getting there. That'll give me some water flow. I can pop them. And they'll just fall into the water. And they won't gas out. Like I can do it there. That'll fall into the water and it won't gas out. At least not until it's uncovered. What I'd like to do, put it up into here. They should always have some level of water pressure. As long as I do all the right things. And battery. Okay. Where are my calories available? They're fine. Being cramped. Gotta try something different. Give them a little more room. Maybe that'll make them a little less likely to cramp up in this confined space. Can't remember how many is per square. Okay, a little more. I think because they're bigger, they need more space between them. Okay. If I wanted, then I could cook one. It's saying it'll be too cramped when all those hatch. Yeah. You only have 6, including the eggs, in this small little area. Oh, you know what? I relocate you there. That'll buy me more time and space, and then I can do that with the others. Yeah. What's my water's fine now. Break that. Wait, did I? I did not. Bleach stone will turn into chlorine gas when exposed to enough open area. Or, yeah. Where if this had too much pressure, it wouldn't emit. Like this, that's more than enough to have them cause eardrum pops. So it would not gas out in there. This... Finally... I guess it got warm enough in there. The ice was melting. Lime. That's something else I was messing with. I was turning it into algae for more oxygen. Connect that. There. Actually, hold on. No. Because if I put a square there, sand might come down and it might push the bleach stone up. Bleach stone is very hard to come by unless you use certain methods. One requires resources and another requires a very specific creature to be bred. And I don't have the means to do so. Pick that up. Going with the... Is he going with the bleach stone? Oh god, no. No. Take that all out. No. Okay, whew. I lost a fair amount, but he's fine. Yeah. I'll leave that for walking purposes. Bit of sand. That there. Break that. Grab a ladder. And just shoot up. Right into that room. That for airflow. Because I will need it at some point. That won't do me any good. Need someone who can dig, but I need him also to be able to build on some level. The free food. Alright, so what I'm gonna do for it cooling. Best idea. Okay, do I have it? Researching. Oh, where is it at? have to be in the airflow. Water. Airflow. You have it. Thermal regulator. They're not the greatest. If you look at it for cooling per wattage, then it's not actually terrible. So, ventilation, you'd think it'd be in there, but it's not. Utilities. Okay, now ventilation. Yeah. For that, to do something goofy. Build another layer. Oh no. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. I already see it. I already see it. I already see it. Come on. When you build with them, you have to do it in waves. And instead of just going a little this way and a little that way, I laid it all out and realized he's going to bury his head. Actually, cancel all that. Deconstruct that. Actually smarter for it to fall downward and me to try to pick it up. Nope, build that first. I don't want to have to deal with that. What I'm planning on here. Oh no. Shoot. Hydrogen in there, so that's going to be interesting. Planning on is I'm going to put some water in here. I'm going to use it as a conduit. In this game, when you run something through a liquid, whether it's just setting on it or setting near it, it actually transfers heat temperatures a lot faster. So what I'm gonna do, I have to move this ladder. No, I don't have to move that ladder. Never mind. Remove that tile. Construct that tile back. I'm gonna dump water down there. Sweep that up. Ugh. The very thing I was trying to avoid, I did. Oh, wait. No, deconstruct all that because I forgot. Ventilation. The whole point of that was literally to create cooling loop, gas, and then I forgot to add the piping in for gas. So, whoops. I actually wanted that to fill up with carbon. Kind of hoping it would help keep the room cooler. But, oh well. As that's done, then I'll seal it. Okay, now I can fully seal it. Oof. Okay, plumbing. Doo-doo-doo. Liquid vent. And then I could run just a little bit of water through there. Okay. Ethanol. Trying to remember. Thermal conductivity. And water. Come on. Come on. I wish they'd had all this information at the top, but alright. Oh. Better capacity, though. Which could work against me. But we'll see how it goes. Oop. That's fine. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the water up through here. Try to use the water to eat up as much heat coming from, well, the water that's going to be running through this pipe. I don't want it to take too much. That's going to be the problem. Obsidian. I'm just tear that apart because you never know when I'm going to need that. Ventilation. Insulator so it doesn't heat up. This is the in, that is the out. Wait, make more? Make a little bit more. Put that low that way, so that way more comes around. I can take care of it. Saving its head for fiber. It's always funny. Did I? Oh. Instantly turned to ice. That is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted at all. Don't know why you're there. I do love the fact that I can now see the water setting on here, where you couldn't always see that before. Yep. Piloting construction. Reject all. I just mainly want enough water in there to block it up. To literally just turn it into an ice block. Now we use it as a thermal gauge. I'm gonna need a lot more water than that. At some point, I'm gonna have to double up. I'm literally gonna have to double up on that. Yeah. Desalinator. Okay. Water's there. I remember, do I need 500 kilograms? Or do I need more than that to turn into an ice block? Well, I'm gonna let that pump for a little while. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. No, before I do that. No. Airflow tile first, then that. So it blocks off whatever's coming through. And then the pressure will just push the gas out. Then I can deconstruct that. I can always grab things at an angle. Now I can put that back. And now I can deconstruct that. And I can reach that. $240, $250. I want enough in there for what I would call an equal exchange of temperatures. Okay. Never fully reach equal exchange. Oops. I'm good temperature-wise, or pressure-wise. That stops. Take a look at the flow. there. Oh, she. No. No. I'll just build a couple here. Give me a little bit of room. Yeah. And I can turn one of those into raw materials. Hungry. Go get food. Yeah. And I can get one of these. Put it there if I want to. Make that my cap. Okay, now need and somebody over here start digging, sending stuff back. Okay. You know what? Best person to send is her, because she can literally dig through anything. And I think she also has a few points of construction. That literally makes her the perfect person. Meteor shower. Okay. Alright, so our bit of a sneeze there. Yay. I want to get down to that oil. Send it back over. Ventilation. And then I'll just put it right there. Or slightly off center, and it's fine. Okay. The only reason I did that is because I'm gonna go over here. Remember where it's at. Output, input, eventually tie that in, and I'll start sending a little bit of oxygen over there. Yeah, and it's starting to pressure. Oop, hold on. No cinnabar. And then that'll give her a little bit of reoccurring oxygen. Yeah, she's definitely going to need it. I think he's been eating it. And just because... no. No, I was gonna just open that up, but I'll just create a floor here and dig underneath. That'll at least funnel some of it out. Head over here. Temps. Okay, yes. That is doable. Now, get rid of one toilet. Get rid of one sink. Not medicine. Plumbing. Now create one flushing toilet. I waited way too long in the game to make this, but the temperatures are so cold that the water would just constantly freeze. Blech. That would be compostable? No. Cultivatable? Yeah. Okay, plumbing. Put it in the toilet. Medicine, put it in the sink. I am not using Cinnabar anymore. That's in. That is out. Need to put water into the system. Yes. There's a bottle emptier that you can use to put into the system. Do I have it? Oop. Bottle drainer. No, I don't. I will in a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. It might emit a little bit of polluted gas, but it's fine. Can't dig. That's kind of a hard sell. Can't dig and can't build. You have to have very specific uses. Yeah, worthwhile for that. Oh shoot. I forgot. Get rid of that liquid vent. Make that a 9. All of that a 9. Get it and clean it up. Get it out of there. Little bit coming through? Yeah. Good. Now, airflow reasons, I'll dig down into here. I'll do that. Finally happened. One of them got backed up. Even that one's starting to. Good. Time to connect them. We're still doing that. Oop, I wanted. Now. Or a little bit of water. Don't need a lot. Just need a little bit. How did that get there? Where does that keep coming from? And that would probably be the little bit of water, right? No, that's probably going into research. Yep. I don't have anything for water gathering. Why, that's... Why haven't some water get that? Cracked in the pipe. 16. I'll just do that until I suck it up or get it reasonable. Where is it? Okay. Right there. That is literally enough water. Get one toilet flushing. Nope. There we go. That will feed it into the line. Bad habit to pause. Okay. Yeah, enough oxygen running in. All. Okay. Then my connection just took a nosedive. Don't know what caused that. happening a bit more lately, and I don't know why. Especially ever since the day where you could not type English any live stream chat. Otherwise, it just automatically deleted your message and nobody saw it. Kind of wondering if that's happened a few times. But I don't know. And I'll probably never know. Super hot down there, but it's also bleeding out. Bunch of sand. Deconstruct you. In a door. Don't do that. Then alignment. I have a couple of these. Then down here, I'll just start doing the water thing. And snip. Move. Copy, rinse, and repeat. No cinnabar. I'm gonna jettison all that into space. Black. Do have to watch out for what am I gonna do with the overflow? You deconstruct. Not using cinnabar. I'll have to delete that eventually. When it gets too hot, which is not very high of a temperature for that, that metal turns into mercury, and mercury is useless in its current form. For that toilet first. Then the sink. That way they don't miss sink. Like that. Up. Construction. With piloting. That could be very useful. Yeah. Don't need someone who can cook. Already got that. I will later, but not right now. 2 sinks at work. That's what matters. 3 sinks, okay. Search. So let's go into that. Need the exosuit. There. Now eventually, I won't need these all. They will keep it. Oh no. This is literally what I was afraid of. Is it warm enough? Okay. The cycling through is literally... Okay, it is warming up the water. Whew. Like, man, did I do all that for nothing? Deconstruct. All of that. I don't need that anymore. Warming up in here. Kinda. $13 degrees, 4 degrees. Still above freezing. Still gonna stay a liquid. And that is what matters. Okay, now alignment. That plumbing. Plumbing. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, got the toilet. No, and battery. Back to the battery first. Okay, your stress is 34. May have to send you back for a day or two just to get rid of that stress. Just like that. Why is it coming out with germs? Why is it coming out with germs? Oh. That would be the germ-riddled water. In time, it'll go away. Well, kind of. Fine, over here it will go away. Ability is good. Do need to do that in place. Widen it. Will increase airflow. Push more of that down. What? Don't freaking use sediment. Why are you? Oh, well, that would be why you act like you couldn't reach it. It was just one tile too many. Okay, back over here. Well, eventually, I'm going to be putting stuff in there that's going to be reasonably warm. It will have an effect. Alright, well I can do that. Not the ice. Granite. Mark that as a 9. Clean that up. Put a new block down. I'm okay with the ice staying there. And just boop. I'll reconnect that. I'll reconnect that and I'll start growing complete wheat. Not cinnabar. Sediment, thermally reactive. Hope. Come on. Yeah, they gotta build it first, then I can do that. That's fine. I'll just send a little bit of water in there at a time, not a lot. Oh, can finally drink up a good chunk of this. I don't drink that up. I'll put a wall there once I'm ready to scoop it up. Okay. There. Don't. Yeah, man, that is cinnabar. Part of me wonders if I should use that. Terrible conductivity, doesn't it? And it has great conductivity, but terrible heat capacity. It is a gas house. I could actually heat it up pretty good. Heat capacity, terrible. I wonder if I could use it in a way to just make it move temperature like crazy fast. Something I'm gonna have to experiment with. Literally most useless. Maybe it does have a use. I haven't really worked around its means. Okay, no more thinking about that. I'll worry about it later. Construct. Oh. No, I'm gonna send you back. You need to de-stress. Okay. Now we're rocking. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. They pass. I'll get a lot of meat from them. Yeah, high stress. It's fine. Okay. That. Deconstruct that. Oh, just a little bit. Don't actually need in there. Can still reach. This and put it in that. That's weird. Okay, now that's done. Now put bleach in there. I can take this and I can seal around it. keep all the warmth in. Copy settings and delete. Yeah. There for future. None of this should break. All right. You left. Someone's there. Oxygen. Fine now. Gives that time to back up. Good. Very good. Water spillage again. Coming from there. Otherwise, I don't know where it's coming from. Wait, what's the timing? Another 3 to 4 days. Oh, the train outlet, yeah. Oh, man. Okay. First and foremost, nip. What I have needs. Wood. No crud. I had one plant. Use that. That would make a world of difference. Don't necessarily need wood. And it's got to be reasonably warm. Use it. Oop. Not warm enough. That tree, it needs to be 30 degrees for that tree. 15 to 40. Yeah. All I'd want that tree to do is to suck up all the extra. Right now, I think I'm just gonna throw all the excess into a storage. Just because for right now it's gonna be easy. Not really, but yeah, it buys me time. Okay. Oh, I didn't even look. Is there one of those plants nearby that would drink that up? I could find just one. No, that needs water and light. Of course. This side project of just getting it out of there and making it into something useful. For power. Oh, and that's because I accidentally deleted it. I'm sure that cleared out the... Oh, not quite. That's nice. I have that much of a backlog. And I gotta do the plumbing. Good. Means that should just churn through it. Do at some point need to double this up, if not triple. But I also need a better power supply. That. Eesh. I will be blocking them off and never touching them. Oh, that's the refined stuff. That's the good stuff. Ew. That's a lot of it, too. Don't want to deal with mercury. Don't say they're too long. You lower back. What is your radiation? Oh, that's going up like crazy. Still okay. No. I not want that. Wait. Where did she go? Okay. Make sure she wasn't bringing down the mercury. Machinery, husbandry, ice. I'm good. Okay. Break that out. Then I'll just clean it up. Dump it back in. Okay. There's more there than I thought. Oh, and I can't put a block there. Push the water out. That's fine. That is always interesting to see how it just blah, 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 like that. Oh, it is emitting. Oh, so that is very toasty and warm. Okay. I have a very legit reason to do that. Oh, I'm tempted to dig straight up for when that gas comes through and it'll just filter right in here. Actually make it easier to deal with eventually. Then I can just pop it like a bubble and just funnel it. Eventually I'm just gonna melt that entire area. deconstruct all that. Don't think I'm gonna need it. Actually, it's almost night. Never mind. Move all that. Haven't set that up yet. No, I have not. Okay, so 400. Here to there. Here to there. And that's stretching it. Can I make more? No. Get into here, I can. Yeesh. Never enjoyed doing lettuce. It's weird. Complicated. Also, you need bleach stone. That is hard to come by. The late game stuff. Okay, my food has gone up. Not really. More food for them. How old are you? How old are you? Age? You're... you got one more harvest in you. At least. Okay. Now that it's in here, that's the ends. Keep it. I want to keep it insulated up until here. I want the temperature to rise too much at that all of it start melting. That would be terrible. And I might eventually use that. Maybe. No, I want it insulated. I want it insulated all the way around. Because these need to stay a certain temperature, and if gas does not get the way I want it to be, will ruin this entire area. Man, she's not doing well on morale or mood. Slipped. Oh, that's why. Trying to remove all the slips. Oh, that's why. Like, man, what's up that sparkle? Oh, and I'll have to change that up because I'll have to create a workaround for when it doesn't need to be on. If I ever actually get to that point. Little things to work on. Okay. Good. It's backing up. Trapped. Being trapped. Who's trapped? Oh. where is that coming from? This is where I'm horribly confused. It must be ice or something sitting there and it's getting heated up by the machinery. Maybe if I just get that snow, then that will stop happening. Too late. Okay, well, I tried. I would love a method to actually make snow. Like, put ice in a machine, it turns into crushed ice. Is the equivalent to the snow. Mealwood seed. Yeah. I ran out. Ceramic. Ah. Good. Good, I got more. How is that still happening? Dig it up. Okay. Up. Deconstruct. Walling. I need to get around this. Somewhere and somehow so I can see what's up there. Murphy bed. What? This must be a decorative thing. Because I don't think a Murphy bed is actually in the game. Okay. as I drink this up, I'm going to create a compression system that all that will feed into eventually. And I'll probably put it right here. The idea is I won't have all this hot water just sitting around, and I'll just put it into a system where it'll just give it to me when I need it. But maybe I can find a way to cool it off in a way that's useful. Especially for growing food. Food growing that. What's the temperature? 5 degrees. 6 degrees. I might be able to just barely get away with it. Still too cold in there. That's good because it allows for deep freeze. Eventually I'll create a freezer. Just need more ceramic. Crazy amount of ceramic. Yeah. A whole bunch. But eventually I have enough, I will. Love to have one of these that drinks up the polluted water. Don't really need or want one of them. But it uses polluted water. Just love one of those two plants. Does not seem to be here. Or lava. Oh. Go down here. Take him. Wait. Just in case I have to dump some down here. Don't have to worry about it dumping down here. What does this use? Sulfur. Okay. Hold. I'm gonna wrangle him too. Start feeding him. The more you feed them, the more they poop, the more I can get clay. The more ceramic I can get. And the sooner I can get my little makeshift loop going. Not worrying about power until I can actually get the loop going. Just use the gas in here, the hydrogen, and that can fill up the loop. They're actually kind of cute. Yes, will give me more. More clay. More ceramic. Break. Hmm. Reachable? Production, husbandry, eventually. Not today. I don't have enough beds, do I? I just now realized that. Okay. Let's see how far that'll get me. And not very. Come on, you eating factories, poop. I kinda wish there was other ways to make ceramic. Sure there's not. Elements. Solid. Beach. Ceramic. I could literally melt it. Plywood? Heat. Yeah, but it all requires clay. We'll get to you in a minute. Gotta clean up this polluted oxygen. It'll give me more clay. Maybe. Ugh, in a bar. It's all temporary. Oh yeah, that'll use more. All right. They do that. I need to send somebody back over there. Start working again. Also need station. I do need this eventually. Material. Farming, radiation. Generator. How much power does that take? A lot. Takes a lot. I gotta see how much radiation will come out by removing anything that absorbs it. I mean, anything absorbs it. The less distance it travels, the better. This isn't what I would consider perfect. This will be very slow, but at the same time, it's safer. I just don't remember how much it requires. I know if I hook it up to that, that'll just suck it dry. Well. I can get away with all of this. 2 wood burners. Automation. $95 because you never want it at 100. $60 because you don't want it at 0. And I just want it to kick up and down. things, see if I can increase radiation blocking. Trying to figure out if increasing it, the exposure, actually increase the amount, or if it's already just a preset. Okay, I'm gonna move it. There. So that'll give me 48. Yeah. That's better. I mean, it's not horribly better, but it's still better per se. Oh, because it was actually sucking up from the 19 instead of the 34, so I more than doubled it. Will still take time. Fine, I still have more things to research. Give me some of the necessary warmth I need to do. 8 degrees in here. Yeah, I'll start losing temperature because I don't have all that cooking anymore. What else I could do that would churn up some more? Well, I could keep doing this, which will keep pumping out more polluted water. That'll give me an even flow, and I can just mop it up. Okay. So I'm going to dig all those up, because they will continue to use resources, I believe. Unless they're different from other plants. Yeah, they probably are. Ah, chlorine there. Yeah. I'll clean that up at some point. There. Yeah, I can dig more up. Not just gonna sit there. Do do do. Do do do. Oh, and there's almost just enough pressure that it's not going to emit gas. Now that's nice. Oh, I spoke too soon. Give it a minute for that need to show up. Okay, now. This is the coolest section. Once that's cleaned up, get you. Oh. That was, but alright, there we go. Alright, I'll get that cleaned up and start trying to come down here. See if there's anything oil-wise. I need oil production. Which will eventually give me natural gas I can use to make power. Kind of. It won't be consistent, but it will be usable. Nip that. Three down. Ooh, aluminum. Tips are fun. They will naturally plant seeds if you leave them in an area where they can. Which can give you like a whole mess of free food. But it'll be slow free food. And yet it's still cold. Wait, what? Should not be turning to ice. But it might also be that I'm sending too much at once. That could literally be the problem. I may have to turn these down into smaller packets. It's trying real hard to warm up, but it's not. Eventually, when it gets small enough, and that's what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna start icing again. Ooh. And what do we have? No. Still need to get that one guy in bed. Keep forgetting about. Table salt. Ooh. I should. Not much. Especially when it's 400 per block. Still slow, but it's better than what it was. $48. Yeah, and I can't get in there without... Yeah. I gotta keep them out of there. Because if that goes off while they're there, they will take one heck of a damage. Basically a laser to the face. Oh. That up. And that. Ah. A little bit of chlorine got in there. Wait. A little more. Sure, by now it's... Oh no, it didn't get damaged. Oh, but it will be soon. Yep. Oh, I have nothing planted there. There it is. May just have to let it do its thing. And potentially even break. Happens once it gets small enough. Yep, there it is. Full damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something else out because that's not gonna work. I'll have to make insulated pipes and gotta heat these up. Maybe just one at a time. The surrounding area is starting to warm up. Yeah, that will be an issue. Oh my. Which is the entire point why I wanted to do the thermal regulator. Yeah. It's breaking in the pipe. I'll have to do a insulated pipe all the way there until I can get a heating, cooling solution. Zip that. You know, that won't be enough for what I wanted, but it'll be fine. Let's spit some of it out. How much do I have? 200. Okay. Completely rested, stress free, means I could try to come down here, steal some of this oil. Oof, I need to take care of those. Oh, coal and natural gas. Okay. So that's going to be a thing. Those can have a negative effect on your duplicants if you're not careful. It basically like take them over in a way. They'll be a walking zombie. Oop, I did it again. I'm thinking pop it, pick it up, and send them back. Get cleaned, so to speak. I want there to be more oxygen than carbon for a little while. It'll thrive in carbon dioxide. Dies in zombie spores. When it comes in contact with a liquid or a solid. Also, yeah, lives in crude oil. So once she does that, I'm gonna have to check her. She doesn't die over here by accident. Kind of want to open that, but I don't know what it's going to be, and I'll be stuck with them. I won't get a choice like I do with the machine. And that's not grating. Okay, how's this gonna go? Okay. How was your exposure? Oh. Bad. Real bad. Bad enough I might just tell her to go back. Um... Can't tell. Yeah, the change rate. Horrible. Doable. Don't want her exposed for too long. Moved there. Dig. Oh, okay. I was hoping it would trigger the cleaning, but no. Wait. Oh, Oh, floral scent. Okay. Really don't want that in my base, but at the same time, they do serve a purpose. Crappy purpose nonetheless. I did that wrong, so I'm gonna just destroy that. She's doing a lot better than she did last time. That is good. That is real good. Can't tell. It's doing really bad in the oxygen compared to the carbon. That's a good sign. I'd leave it alone for long enough. Should balance out. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is send her back. I think for right now I'm gonna call it a day. Because a lot of it either requires a lot of... Oop. Where go? No. I need to grind out, like, one, kind of cleaning up a little bit. And I need a lot, I mean a lot, of ceramic. To get that, I either need to farm polluted gas, or need them to start pooping a lot. And either way would take time and resources. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you the next time I stream. Have a good one. Bye-bye.